Imagine waking up one morning, discovering wounds on your hands and feet. No cuts, no injuries from an accident, but wounds that resemble those suffered by Jesus Christ during the crucifixion. No clear explanation, no medical cause, no witnesses seeing how they appeared. For centuries, people have claimed to experience exactly that phenomenon. Some call it a miracle, others call it a mystery, and skeptics call it something else entirely. Tonight on Redacted Tapes, we'll dive into one of the strangest and most controversial phenomena in religious history: stigmata. Stigmata refers to the wounds and marks or sensations that resemble the injuries traditionally associated with the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, typically on the hands, feet, side, and the head from the crown of thorns. In Christianity, especially within the Catholic tradition, stigmata is often viewed as a rare mystical phenomenon associated with deep religious devotion. However, it remains controversial, with believers seeing it as a miraculous and skeptics seeing as a medical or psychological explanations. The term comes from the Greek word stigmata, meaning marks or wounds. Reported symptoms include bleeding wounds on hands and feet, marks on the forehead resembling thorn wounds, chest wounds corresponding to the spear wound, severe pain without any visible injury, episodes occurring during prayer, visions, or religious ecstasy. Many alleged stigmatics also reported visions, prophetic experiences, or intense spiritual encounters. The first case story begins more than 800 years ago. In the year 1224, a Catholic monk named Saint Francis of Assisi retreated to a mountainside for prayer and fasting. According to historical accounts, Francis experienced an intense vision.
There was a prophecy that Saint Francis of Assisi gave back in the 1200s, and he talked about a time which would come in which the demons would have unusual power. And as exorcists, we've noticed that their resilience and ability to take a beating and to hold on to things is on a level that we have, historically we just never saw.
He reportedly saw a heavenly figure resembling a crucified Jesus Christ descending from the sky. When the vision ended, witnesses claimed Francis had belly wounds on his hands and feet, side injuries matching those described on the crucifixion. The wounds reportedly remained for the rest of his life. News of the event spread throughout Europe. To many believers, it was proof that Francis had achieved extraordinary spiritual connection with Christ. But it wouldn't be the last time such claims emerged, not even close. Over the following centuries, reports of stigmata began appearing throughout the Christian world. Men, women, nuns, priests, ordinary believers, many claimed that during moments of intense prayer, religious ecstasy, wounds would appear suddenly on their bodies. Some bled for hours, others for years. Many described unbearable pain. What made the phenomenon even stranger was the wounds often appeared in the exact same places: the hands, the feet, the side, the forehead, as if it was following a pattern repeated again and again throughout history. Perhaps no stigmata became more famous than Padre Pio. Born in Italy in 1887, Padre Pio was already known as a deeply religious friar. When something extraordinary alleged happened in 1918, while praying alone, he reportedly experienced a vision. Soon afterwards, wounds appeared in his hands, feet, and side. According to witnesses, the injuries bled regularly and remained visible for nearly 50 years. Doctors examined him, church officials investigated him, journalists traveled around the world to see him. Some believed they were witnessing a living miracle, others suspected fraud.
Get up and get out. Get out. Get out.
I have a question for you.
Shut the fuck up! Say Christ is Lord. Say Christ is Lord! Say it! You say Christ is Lord! Get out!
But despite decades of scrutiny, no definitive explanation ever emerged. The mystery only deepened when stories began circulating that Padre Pio could heal the sick, read people's thoughts, and even appear in two places at once. Whether fact or legend, his reputation grew until millions considered him a saint, long before the Catholic Church officially recognized him. Germany, another remarkable case emerged. A woman named Therese Neumann reportedly began experiencing stigmata in the 1920s. Witnesses claimed that every Friday, wounds would open across her body, blood would flow from her hands, feet, and forehead. Observers said she would relive the suffering of Christ's crucifixion. Thousands traveled to witness the events. Some left convinced they had seen a miracle, others left with more questions than answers. Medical examinations were conducted, but like many stigmatic cases, the debate never truly ended. While believers viewed these wounds as supernatural signs, scientists searched for other explanations. One theory involves the incredible power of the human mind. Researchers have documented cases where extreme psychological stress produces physical symptoms. People can develop rashes, ulcers, paralysis, and even bleeding triggered by emotional trauma. Could intense religious devotion somehow produce wounds? Some experts believe it's possible. Others point to rare medical conditions capable of causing spontaneous bleeding or unusual skin cuts. A condition known as hematoidosis can even cause a person to appear to sweat blood under extreme stress. Even these explanations don't account for every reported case. Not every stigmatic case has survived investigation. Throughout history, some alleged stigmatics were caught using chemicals, hidden blades, or other methods to create the wounds. These discoveries fueled skepticism and cast doubt on genuine claims. Yet some cases remain unresolved. No evidence of self-harm, no obvious medical explanation, no definitive answer, just questions. The same questions that would have persisted for centuries.
During the Mass, he would not be wearing his gloves. He would lose 1 cup of blood every day. Feet, side, and hands. Wounds of Jesus. And also, because the greatest wound Jesus had was his shoulder, most painful. And he had that too. But he never revealed it to anybody. They only discovered it when he died. Wow. All these years, he kept it his secret.
Today, the Catholic Church remains cautious. When evaluating reports of stigmata, claims are investigated carefully. Medical experts are consulted, psychological evaluations are performed. Most cases are never officially recognized, but a smaller number continue to challenge both science and faith. Were these wounds miraculous signs from God? Could the human mind be capable of creating physical injuries through belief alone? Or is there another explanation we still haven't discovered? No one knows for certain, and perhaps that's why the mystery of stigmata continues to captivate people around the world, because it sits at a crossroads with faith, medicine, psychology, and the unexplained. A place where certainty ends and mystery begins. What do you think? Are cases of stigmata evidence of divine intervention? Or are they examples of the incredible and still poorly understood connection between the mind and the body? Let us know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this episode of the Redacted Tapes, be sure to follow, share, and join us next time as we continue to explore the paranormal, the unexplained, and the stories hidden between fact and mystery. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep connecting the dots, and remember,
Il messaggero no è importante.
some files are never meant to be opened.